to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You going from the dog or some bum? They go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, it's our main event between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. Is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. That's him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Bennett now to throw. And they get to him again. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Blues force the turnover on the first series of this partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offensive runs on the field.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, sir.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll set him up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Here we go, sir. 551. 551. Hey, Ken. Joseph. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Flushed it. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it.
25-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Shotgun snap. A gift to Tracy. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Third and 4 coming up now. Bennett throwing here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. His punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 319, guess what? Hey, 551. Right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. The Blues out to get a boot into this one. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's tackled for no gain.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing off the play fake. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to score a pick six. Touchdown, Houston. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues go up 10-zip here in the first. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. That one's complete, right side. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tranquil brings him to the ground.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now Bennett. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
To the air on third and long. It's his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Snipe. Snipe.
Hand off to the back. He scrapes together a yard, and at most, it's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate did not disguise what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 10. Here we go, Snipe. Snipe.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it at the 30. And he will get this inside the 30.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 2-score game early. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Now Fields. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here we go. Green 19, get that.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Right.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Here we go, slide. Right.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Blues make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Blues take a 3-possession lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Let's go. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle. Maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Bennett. Dialing up a receiver screen. They cross the 40. Nice run there. He crosses the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go. Cougar 19.
To throw, here's Bennett. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
10-yard line.
Viking 18. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Under 10. 10.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Dragon 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Bennett. That one connects. He has the touchdown. The Orbits fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every round, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. They scoop up the block inside the 30. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 30 at the 20. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, son.
On first down, they'll run. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Forced out to his right. This finds shot complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, son.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
They put Shark in motion left. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to get rid of this to the next burrow over.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Here we go. 19 Cardinal, 16 Eagles. Left 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Bennett has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. Rock roll 80.
Back to throw. Here's Bennett. Short pass brought in. We got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A 2-yard
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Hey, 10. Here we go. 550. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He lofts it deep right side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
He's back to throw. The left side finds Johnson. They're going to end this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. First, 331.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him running the comeback. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Blues grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Take go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that gives him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
He's going to throw it again. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Boys, here we go. Fake team. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. I got him. I got motion there. Me. I got this.
From the red zone now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on the rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Dumps it off to his running back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss.
It's now third down.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Orbits start the second half with some needed points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving them out, trying for two.
For a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Offense 14.
Put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 19 winning. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Ooh, puts him here under this one. Right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. The Blues make it a 3-possession game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
Blues 35. Orbit
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Now we go left side with Tracy. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Half the 60. Half the 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Here's Bennett. Connecting on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Tackle made at his
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
That's good.
They get an even 10 on that play.
First down.
And that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw, Bennett. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made at the 32, so give them almost enough for a new set of downs. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's going to be their ball as we start the 4th, but this game may already be too far out of reach. Going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another.
1st down, play action.
1st down.
He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Liking 18, Pioneer.
Working inside the red zone. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Orbits get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Orbits get it back to a 14-point game. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 319 gets set. Me. Hey, can't. Mayday. Go.
A pistol snap. Fields escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Hey, can't. Here we go. 550, 11. Right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
319,
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7.
Don't jump. Ready? 220. Extend. Sit high.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go, son. Do it. Tonight.
Man in motion here.
Tonight.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He gets it again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the 1st down.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving. Motion. 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 Hup.
Bennett now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
To throw, here's Bennett. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
At the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Bennett. Put the body on the line for his team. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Anchorage. Orbis hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Bennett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Shut up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has a man on target to Johnson. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. That one possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Orbits cut the lead down to 10.
38. Orbits 28.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, son. 222, 222. Check.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit, giving him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's tackled at the 40.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. I'm good. 58 was here. Delta. Hey, 551. We read. Go now.
Fields now on 4th. Waddle makes the catch. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, at 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm